Hey, how's everyone doing? So this is going to be another video talking about my NASCAR Diecast collection. I got three new ones from 2020. These are all from Wave 6, which I believe is the newest wave that's out. And one of these I was really excited to get because I've been looking for it, been on the fucking prowl for it, and finally got it. But here are the three, and then I'll just give you a good look at these real quick, and let's just, you know what, fuck it. Let's just move on to the first one. First, we got Kevin Harvick's Mobil 1 Ford Mustang. I actually have this diecast in the Action brand, but I wanted to get it because I don't have it in the NASCAR Authentics brand. But if you remember what I said about this car, I just think this paint scheme is so unbelievably good. Words can't even describe how good I think this paint scheme is. It's just perfect. You know, it's got a black base, and I love the silver flames on it. The Mobil 1 colors are all over the numbers, and just very simple, and it's just so awesome. I definitely think this is one of Kevin Harvick's best career paint schemes. And if I really had to, I'd really had to like look at what paint schemes are available in the Cup Series right now, but I really do think this is either number one or it's in the top two or three because I just love it that much. But yeah, just an awesome paint scheme all around. Kevin Harvick in 2020, a lot of people think he should have won the championship. He did not win the championship. Didn't even make it to the Final Four, which pissed a lot of people off because of the playoff format. But he just dominated the season, won, I believe, 9 races, and he was just week in and week out. Pretty much he was battling for wins, and he just killed it this season. Arguably his best career season ever. This one comes with a free sticker as well. On to the next one. This one I kind of went back and forth on whether I should get it or not. And in the end, I decided, let's just pick it up. Screw it. This is Ryan Newman's Castrol Ford Mustang. This reminds me of like a Kevin Harvick Hunt Brothers Pizza paint scheme, but I think it's a pretty nice paint scheme. It's got green, red, white, perfect paint scheme for the Castrol colors, and I just think it's a pretty different paint scheme. It actually reminds me of something that's really retro. It almost looks like a throwback to something. And this one comes with a free hood, and yeah, Ryan Newman's 2020 season started off with a crazy finish at the Daytona 500 where he was almost killed, and it was just one of the most shocking NASCAR stories in a very long time. I mean, all over social media, people were reaching out, and somehow he survived the crash at the end and was able to walk away from the hospital just a few days later. I actually wrote about it in my school paper too. On to the final one. Now, this is the one I was super excited about, the one I've been looking for a little while now. And this is Bubba Wallace's Compassion, Love, Understanding, Black Lives Matter Chevy. Now, man, there's a lot to talk about with this one. So, obviously, the social justice issues in the nation have been at an all-time high this year and have been really on the forefront of every newspaper, front page of every newspaper, the headline stories, a lot of, civil unrest, a lot of protesting, a lot of, riots, a lot of police brutality, a lot of racism, systemic racism. It's just all over the place, and it's gotten really bad, whether some people believe it or not, but it really is a fact. Basically, Bubba Wallace really turned out to be one of the headline drivers this year due to his outspokenness on the subject, and I really appreciate and respect him for doing that. And you have to be brave to do that too. And I know a lot of NASCAR fans hate him for it, which I just think is absolutely insane. He's just speaking against racism, and people think he's trying to divide them, and that he made up the noose incident himself, which is another just absolutely insane thing. But I'm really glad that he ran this paint scheme at Martinsville under the lights. This is one that I really want to get in the 124 scale. When I went to the 400 Cup race at Daytona a few months ago, I actually got a Black Lives Matter t-shirt for Bubba Wallace. That has this car on it and has, the locked fist. And this is just a great car. Really monumental season when it comes to NASCAR speaking out against racism, banning the Confederate flag, taking the proper actions against Kyle Larson for using the racial slur on iRacing. In the end, Black lives do matter. They always have. And there's nothing wrong with saying that Black lives matter. And I am completely behind the movement as well. Really simple car, just an all-black car. The 43 number is right next to the good old Richard Petty Motorsports classic. I don't even know what you would call those. I guess I'll just call them stripes. But they have a white stripe and then a brown stripe. And yeah, the side says hashtag Black Lives Matter. And the quarter panel has a peace sign with a bunch of hands pieced together to form the peace sign. It's just a great message and one that I'm fully behind, and I just love this car. Also, I wanted to mention on the top of the car is check it for Andretti, which is, the hashtag that was made after the death of John Andretti and a tribute to John Andretti. Rest in peace, John Andretti. That's all I got for you guys today. 3 new diecast. I got these from Target on Black Friday. Unfortunately, there were no Black Friday deals on diecast. Silly me. I think they should have had like a buy 2 get 1 free deal or some shit, but of course they didn't. Of course. All right, well, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.